Some heroes are born, some are made, and some just suck. These guys are all three. TekDiff presents Transformers Rejects. On a space station far from Cybertron, our heroes go about their regular routine. Okay, Brains, it's my turn. Ready? I spy with my mechanical eyes something beginning with C. Slice? Shut up. Oh, you just can't guess it, because if you just...
It's the computer.
Oh, wow, you got it.
Yes, of course I got it. It's the only thing in the room.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You know, if we're gonna play this game, maybe we should go down to the cargo bay or something. There's more stuff to look at.
I didn't want to play this game. You just came in here and started bothering me.
Oh, that's why you skipped all your turns. I thought you were just being nice.
Oh, for the love of the Matrix.
Well, I'm sorry. I got all my stuff done already, okay? And I'm bored. When are we gonna see some action?
Oh, action is it? Is that what you want? Well, let me just check the schedule here. Oh, what does it say? We're scheduled for action. Exactly never.
Oh... I don't think that's fair. I think we should get a chance to prove ourselves.
Prove what exactly? I'm a school bus. You turn into a golf cart that fires non-explosive golf balls at people, all right? What would we prove? Just how fast you can die in battle?
You know, you're so negative all the time. I think we'll have our chance one day. I think one day Prime and all the other Autobots will be able to see just how great we really are. I think one day we'll have our day in the sun.
Only if the gravity's strong enough.
Hey, guys, I got a question for you.
Hey, Kelpie! Hey, Kelpie.
God, I wish you wouldn't call me that, you know, man? Could you at least call me, like, Harvey or something?
Sorry, Kelpie's a better name for a kelp harvester. It's got moxie.
Yeah, all right, fine. Have either of you guys seen Stinky anywhere in the last few hours? No, now that you mention it, I haven't actually seen him in, like, I don't know, a couple of days.
Yes, it's like a mini vacation now that I think about it.
Yeah, I understand the sentiment, man, but, do you think maybe we should go look for him?
Why shatter the silence?
Well, I was thinking, you know how he's, like, totally made out of cheese?
Yeah.
And, you know how there's a lot of machinery here and it gets hot from friction and stuff? You know, maybe he might, you know, melt on something important.
Wow, sounds delicious. You're a robot. You don't eat food, stupid.
Yeah, you eat Energon, man. How would you even know cheese tasted good? Well, I mean, you know, I saw it in some of those movies that we get from Earth on occasion, you know, and, like, it looked good. Hey, maybe we should make the Energon taste like cheese. Okay, you knock yourself out with that one there, Slice. I'm gonna go look for Stinky now in case he breaks something essential.
All right, let's go.
No, really, I think it would be a really good idea. Come on.
Stinky, where?
You around here anywhere, man?
Yeah, where are
you?
You're dead? Am I lucky?
Yeah, man, I checked all the drive bays, man. I don't see him anywhere. He likes big flashy lights. Maybe he's in the reactor room.
Well, you see, Slice, I've told him again and again he's not supposed to go into the reactor room because the reactor room's probably the most important part of the entire station, and if anything were to happen to any of the equipment in there, we'd probably all die. So let's go check the reactor room.
Yeah, let's hurry about that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, leg bones connected to the something in the
Stinky!
Oh, hey, everybody. Good to see you all.
What the hell are you doing with all the welding equipment and the wires out like that?
Just bringing the boosters online.
This is a research station. We don't have boosters.
They're a big secret. You didn't know about them.
Brains, he's got all the different systems pulled out and crossed around here.
Stink. Even if we did have boosters on a research ship, which we don't, and even if we didn't need the essential systems of the ship, which we do, and even if I wasn't gonna kill you, which I am, why did you do this?
Shh, don't spread it around, but I got direct orders from the top.
I see. Optimus Prime called you and told you to wreck the station.
Not wreck, modifications for an emergency mission.
Is this like the time you started worshipping the maintenance robots like they were gods? Brains, you want me to, like, you know, shut him down again?
Yeah, you do that. Mine would be a far more permanent shutdown of... What's that?
That's for me, I'll get it. Hey, hello, Prime.
Hello, Stinky. How are those modifications coming along?
Oh, just dandy, Prime. I'll have those boosters up and running before you can say something that doesn't take very long to say.
Brains?
I see it. Prime, hi. Remember me, Brains? You left me in charge of the station here?
Yes, I do remember leaving you in charge of the station there, Brains, which makes me curious as to why you didn't answer any of my emergency communications for the last 3 days.
Prime, we had the communication system shut down for maintenance purposes.
You said you shut it down because you were sick and tired of getting all those spam messages about having a bigger drivetrain.
Shut up!
Well, it really doesn't matter. Stinky's had the situation under control under my tutelage, so you can thank him for that later. The station that you're in has a whole bunch of secret systems, just in case of an emergency, and that emergency has finally come.
Wow. Sweet. What emergency? What's happening?
There's an entire armada of Decepticons about to launch a sneak attack on Cybertron. They're going to pass right through the sector you're in.
Finally, we're gonna see some action!
Oh, wicked.
More action than you imagined, son.
I don't believe it, Prime, but what do you want us to do?
Once Stinky brings those boosters online, the computer will take over and take the station to a predetermined coordinate. There you're going to intercept and engage the Decepticon armada.
But Prime, we're just a research station.
Not anymore. From this point forward, you guys are our first line of defense. You're an Autobot battle station, and don't you forget it. And whatever you do, make sure the Decepticons know that.
We will. All right, Prime, we've engaged the enemy, then what?
Well, things get a little dicey after that.
We don't actually have any weapons on this station, do we, Prime?
Not as such, no. But just remember that every shot that the Decepticons fire to destroy you is one less shot they'll be able to fire once they get here.
Hey, Prime, I found the insurance papers for the research station like you asked for. You want to look these over?
Not right now. So anyway, you guys do your best. Remember, we're all counting you here on Cybertron. It's a far, far better thing that you blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I got a big fight to prepare for, so see you later. Bye.
So long, Prime!
So, we finally get something to do, and it's a suicide mission. Sweet, what are our chances of living through a suicide mission?
All right, everybody don't panic here, okay? It's all contingent on Stinky getting this thing up and running, because supposedly it's all automated, all right? So we just got to make sure that he doesn't...
Ladies and gentlemen, we are good to go.
I hate what little life I have left.
Probably not as much as Prime hates it, though.
Oh, shut up.
Is this the end of our heroes? Probably. So join us next time for an extra short edition of Transformers Rejects. And welcome back to TekDiff at TekDiff.com for June 8th, 2007. I'm your host, Kyan Chris Conroy. And here we are for the comedy thing. Well, it's been a long time since I've did Transformers Rejects. I hope you're happy, Anthony Anselmo. And by the way, if you haven't heard of Shanty No Lemon, that's Anthony's podcast, give it a listen. It's pretty funny and very gay, in the best sense of the word. And I got the new cop beat for you and some other stuff and... stuff like that there, you know. I'm halfway through the show already, and we just got off the ground, and what do you know about that? Anyway, let's start the program, shall we? And I'll talk to you after the comedy ends. Bye. This week's episode of Technical Difficulties is brought to you by Fairlight Pictures and their new family film production, Laura Ingalls Wilder's classic book, Little House in the Big Woods, directed by Michael Bay.
The Indians are attacking and they've got guns and bears!
Nothing to worry about, dear. We just gotta hold them off till your father gets back. He's bringing an assault team.
And the giant robots?
Word that.
Sweet, where's the Browning automatic?
Right behind you, dear. That's Little House in the Big Wood, directed by Michael Bay. Rated NC-17 until Steven Spielberg has a word with the MPAA. Welcome back to 24-Hour Action News. I'm your host, Slip Zipley. Tonight's report, is children's entertainment getting entirely too violent? This summer sees the release of Michael Bay's new film, Transformers, a film ostensibly aimed at children. It received an R rating from the Motion Picture Association of America for violent content. That is, until executive producer Steven Spielberg interceded on the film's behalf and had the ratings reduced to a PG-13 without changing a single frame, in case you were wondering what the joke in the last segment meant by Jiminy. So once again, Hollywood is trying to corrupt our children and turning them into psychotic, amoral, demon-possessed maniacs running around with their guns and casting spells and doing all kinds of horrible things in the face of American values. We should go back to the good old days of wholesome family entertainment when John Wayne just shot people in the head. With me in the studio to discuss this is Family Foundation to Restore America Representative Tilton Blather.
It's a pleasure to be on your program, Slip, and may God bless you for your work.
Well, duh. And to take the opposing viewpoint, we have a 14-year-old boy tied up in a chair and gagged, lest he break loose and kill us all.
Oh,
my, Slip, he's like a wild animal, isn't he? You can just see the devils lurking behind his eyes, just figuring about what they're going to do to tear our throats out and devour our very souls.
He is a bloodthirsty little beast, isn't he? I haven't got a stick. I want to poke him a few times. Little Halo player, come on, give me a stick.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Slip. He's clearly a very dangerous individual there. Just from playing all them video games and reading comic books and reading the Harry Potter novels. It's just too
Well, I don't care. I like to live dangerously. Come on, you little bastard. You got anything to say about this?
I think that speaks volumes about our permissive liberal society, don't you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. That's my side of the street you're working there.
Hey, am I gonna get a word in my defense in here or what?
Give me one good reason why we should let you, you little deviant.
Look, he's the one who tied me up and put me in this chair.
It was for our own protection there, young man. There's no telling what kind of violent mischief you could get up to if you were free to roam around.
Yes, why would a grown man and a respected religious leader tie a 14-year-old boy to a chair and gag him if he wasn't dangerous?
Well, what if that religious leader had told the 14-year-old boy that he was gay?
Well, What?
Uh-oh.
Welcome back to 24-Hour Action News. I'm your host, Slip Zipley. Are our children safe from the perverted proclivities of our religious leaders?
Not that I can determine.
With me in the studio to discuss this is a brave 14-year-old boy who claims to have been molested by Tilton Blather of the Family Foundation to Restore America. Shut your porridge, Munchie, you deviant.
Hello, Slip. It's an honor and a privilege to be on your fine American program.
God, your courage inspires me, young man. So, tell me, is it true? Did a major religious leader of the so-called moral right proposition you for acts too hideous to describe? And can you describe them?
Well, Slip, there's two ways you could look at it. On the one hand, you see, I have nothing against gay people, and I think they're pretty cool overall. But I basically would have said anything, including preying on your natural sense of homophobia, so you'd untie me and I can get the hell out of that chair.
Yes.
But on the other hand, maybe it's true.
Why, that's the most depraved thing I've ever heard in my life. Show's still got 10 minutes. Do you think you could top it?
Oh, I'm sure I could think of something.
Homophobia is a plague on our society and no laughing matter. It casts the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender communities in the worst possible light and reinforces mythological stereotypes about their sexual proclivities. We here at Technical Difficulties hope that through a program of education that one day we'll be able to eliminate this scourge from our social fabric and leave it on the dustbin of American history. But until that day comes, feel free to use homophobia against the members of the religious right, because more than anybody, they deserve it.
Hey, I hear James Dobson thinks young boys should masturbate and take naked showers with their fathers. What the hell is that all about?
You know, it's June, and all across America, for the entire month, people are celebrating gay pride. In spite of the best efforts of assholes all across the nation, gay people are now considered part of the fabric of American society. And we think that's just fantastic. So in the spirit of that, I'd like to present an edition of Comedy Writing 101 called Getting Out with the Gay. There's all kinds of ways that you can incorporate homosexuality into your humor for instant laughs. This is above and beyond mere swishy stereotypes, which, while they can be a lot of fun, can be potentially offensive and are frankly played out. There's all kinds of ways to get more gay out of your humor, and here are a few of my favorites. Here's an easy one. The closet hypocrite. Speaking as a pastor, I think it's high time that America did something about these depraved homosexuals and their so-called pride parades, marching through the streets of America in front of our families with their tight leather chaps and their leering baskets and their well-oiled pectoral muscles, and I find it all very disgusting. See? It's funny because he's a closet case. Here's another favorite, surprise lesbian. Honey, I'm home. Oh, good dear, you're just in time. Your dinner's in the garbage disposal. I packed the children off to boarding school, and I'm running away to Massachusetts to live with a woman I met at the Oprah Book Club. Is she a hottie? She sure is, and no, you can't watch. Oh, poo. See, it's funny because she's rebelled against her traditional societal role and confounded her husband's sexual fantasy. Here's another lesbian-related one. Hi, thanks for coming to our party. So my wife tells me you're a lesbian. Yeah, I do car maintenance. If you need your transmission worked on, give me a call. I can get you a good deal. See, the lesbian in the story is a woman with a deep masculine voice, so it's funny because, actually, I don't know why it's funny, but heterosexual comedy writers seem obsessed with this particular gag, so who am I to argue? Here's one that never fails. Hello, Batman. Hello, Superman. You want to go have sex? I sure do. See, it's funny because they're childhood heroes and icons of masculinity, and I've made them gay. How about this one? So Cole Porter, James Baldwin, and Gertrude Stein walk into a bar. A gay bar. See, it's funny, and for the life of me, I can't tell you why. It just somehow amused me. And remember, there's no joke you can't get out of with a little bit of gay. Hey, everybody, we're trying to draft Patrick Buchanan for president.
Yeah, vote for Patrick Buchanan is a vote for America's future.
Yeah, we'll do something about immigrants and our open borders.
Yeah, Patrick Buchanan's the one for us. He's the... Anybody want to vote?
Yeah, Patrick Buchanan for... They're not listening to us.
You want to go make out?
Yeah, all right.
See? Comedy gold. So thanks for listening to Comedy Writing 101 Special Gay Pride Edition, and we'll see you all on the funny side of life.
Honey, why have you bookmarked all these gay porn sites?
It's research material.
Oh, sure it is.
All right, that's enough of that. Stop this sketch right now.
What? It's already over. There's no need to stop it.
Yeah, well, good. I suppose you think you're so clever getting all faggy on your audience all of a sudden.
What do you mean?
All this gay stuff, you're just a big sissy Mary pansy candy-ass boy, aren't you?
For a married guy, yeah. What's your point?
Well, my point is you should butch up and be a man, like me.
Are you?
Yeah, of course I am. Here, I'll prove it. Look at this. What do you think of that, huh?
I don't know. I've never seen genitals like that before.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Look on the screen here. See that? That's normal human genitalia.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh. What the hell is that between your legs? That's really weird, man. And put it away. It looks like it's staring at me.
All right, great. Now I'm going to need years of therapy.
Yeah, is there anything else you need, all right? Because I got to really wrap the show up here.
Yeah, show is stupid.
Yes, again, what's your point?
Well, my point is that your show is stupid, all right? Just stop being stupid. Try to raise the ambient intellectual level around here or something, all right? Just you know what? I just want you to have the microphone on and not be stupid for 10 seconds and see how it feels.
10 seconds? All right, if it'll make you happy, I will try to not be stupid for 10 seconds. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Well, that worked out perfectly. Good night, folks.
And I've been your host, Kyan Chris Conroy. This has been Technical Difficulties for an inadvertently gay edition of Technical Difficulties, or TekDiff.com. And there was supposed to be a cop beat this week, but I decided it was so long that I was going to put it off till next week because I had the bit at the beginning of this one that went on for quite a bit. At the request of Anthony and Selma, who just wanted so badly to hear Transformers Rejects. So once again, I've started a two-parter for Transformers Rejects, and it'll take me forever to finish it. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll probably have it out in time for the movie or something, I guess. Anyway, so no copy this week, copy next week. And if you want to contact me, please send me a line at tekdiff@gmail.com, TekDiff, or tekdiff@tcinternet.net. I had a couple of people send me some PayPal donations, and I've got to write thank you letters back. So thank you very much for that, which you can do that over at tekdiff.com. And you can leave a comment on the show. Please do. Send me a Gmail, leave a comment, contact me, tell me if you like the show or don't like the show. Most people seem to like the show, and I've got a lot of fans out there who've liked the show quite a bit, and I wish they'd tell me where I'm screwing up so I can get better in case, I don't know. Anyway, also, I'd like to thank Steve Garriott, who has kept up the TekDiff character list. And by the way, I don't have a link up for that yet, just because I haven't done it. Well, I'll try to do it this weekend again, but I'm the worst procrastinator in the world. But if you go to Google and put in TekDiff, TekDiff character list, you'll find it immediately. It's the first thing listed there, so that's pretty cool. I'd also like to thank Jake Cordova, who sent me a levelated version of the episode that had the really bad levels, and I haven't given it a listen yet, just because I've been really busy doing some editing for some other people audio-wise, and hopefully I'll give it a listen this weekend. And if it's up to my exacting standards, which that episode obviously wasn't, otherwise it would have been better, I may repost that one. So maybe you can go back and reload it if you found it unlistenable. So I'll try to get around to that as ASAP. And that's about it on that front, I suppose, folks. Don't know what else to say. I haven't got much else to say yet. I was on Drinking with Ian a couple of weeks ago. I mentioned that. Check out Uncomfortable-Questions. It's my wife's podcast. And please check out channelsurfingwipeout.com for our video podcast. We had a new episode up a while back. We're working on some new material. And like that. So I'll get out of your way here, and I'll see you guys next week for Cop Beat. And for some other fun stuff. So talk to you later. Bye.